as well. You know, I hear Rudy Giuliani sound more like Trump. I hear Trump's legal team more. It is such relief. I really can't even put it in words.
Bomb acquired.
Really,
Liquidate all objectives.
knowing, like clicking watching or something, and knowing what the answer is, and like screaming the TV what the answer is, or whatever, something like and you're screaming up the answer. TV's not hearing you, and then the person gets the answer. I sat here for months. Alex Jones sat here for months. He broke down the oncoming election fraud. So much to it that the exact counties that we highlighted here at InfoWars are the ones investigating right now for massive fraud. Now, it doesn't take a genius to do this. It takes a little will. So shocking to think, wow, we're the only people that have the will? Not anymore. Beautiful thing. So, now coming out, in the exact two counties I highlighted the war in Wisconsin, it's now coming out. Wisconsin election will recount two counties to go ahead. By Democrats in Milwaukee and Madison. Duh! The Democrats going to cheat and pitch.
Top off your ammo.
Duh! It's like Rudy Giuliani. What did he say? Democrats cheating in elections in Philadelphia. It's guaranteed.
Switching rally
and I do
points.
think it'll go to the Supreme Court, which hasn't heard. But that's unfair. That's unfair. And that's swinging defense. So I admire that. Trump's legal team, they basically weighed the risk, but they realized a small victory outside of the Supreme Court is not going to be enough. And
I just going
the Supreme Court's taking measures, but they don't have the spine to do it. It just comes to the territory where they don't want to decide a presidential election, okay? But they're basically in the position now to decide, going to be in the position to decide a presidential election. A lot of them are going to balk at it. Unless the evidence is so overwhelming that it's not just but voting machines they're going after, then be more willing to make a decision. But believe me, they're already saying now they're already discussing behind closed doors. They don't want a decision. They don't want it on their bench. They don't want to see it. But Trump's legal team is like, no, you will see this. You will
EKA.
see the evidence and rigged elections from taking place. That's their pitch. That's their swing. That's where we're at.
Confirming
And it
kill.
is going to be an epic battle, ladies and gentlemen. Now, oddly enough, on a different angle of the last elections going uncovered, you have new, fresh blood into the Republican Party, as highlighted
Enemies
by
down to one. Make it
he's
zero.
one shot. He's one shot. I could do
Good job, CIA. Keep up, but we get to go home.
They're calling it
Michael.
the
Not talking.
Communist Squad.
Switching rally points.
Milianakis and Elvira Salazar, descendant folks who socialism have much to rejoice. So now we're going to have the
Destroy the
anti-communist
objective.
squad of all these young Republicans in there, who, by the way,
We got
folks,
the bomb.
it's incredible. I looked at it. Most of the new Democrats elected to Congress are most of the new Republicans elected to Congress are women, black and Latino men. Now, one of the freshly elected Democrats, this is getting in with the heat in St. Louis, because I talk to people in St. Louis. Nobody knows she's an Antifa Black Lives Matter goon, Cori Bush. She's already going full bore with her communist tactics, and she says, we want to cancel student debt, medical debt, because we believe education and healthcare are human rights. very complex stuff there. Real issues, but here's what they've already said. They only want to relieve medical debt and student debt for African American or Latino Americans who have to be in debt. It's like that, and probably just end up giving it to Black Americans because they're already and putting it into, I guess, whatever you want to call it. You no longer consider Asian Americans to be minorities.
Throwing stun.
Or they, oh, these are not oppressed groups, and then they'll say, oh, only Black Americans are oppressed groups. To fully try to implement Black Lives Matter and to fully indoctrinate these Black people into thinking that, okay, you're in America now because you're Black, and so whatever you say goes because you're Black. That's what they give these people.
We need to repeat that performance. We get to go home.
And so that's what people like Cory Bush to this next.
Switching rally points.
21st, what it is, somewhere in it will be the 17th Congress. So it's all coming up. Also,
defend the objectives.
A tech giant is leaving Silicon Valley. Red Boys.
Oh, what's good? It's good.
We're in the lead.
He's been involved with Square, LinkedIn, Yelp. He said he's moving from Silicon Valley. San Francisco is just so massively properly run and managed that it's impossible to stay here. He notes as well, COVID sort of masks this stuff. It's not quite as obvious where people are moving to, and if they've actually moved since everybody's working remotely. So basically, Democrats have destroyed California. The Democrats have destroyed the great cities of California. Anybody, any wherewithal who wants to live in an actual functioning free society that's the hell out of California. And now have Californians signing and forming petition to secede from California, and so now they call it the Greater Idaho, and they're linking it with people in Oregon. So basically saying, all right, we'll give the Democrats and the commie Democrats Portland to destroy, Seattle to destroy, San Francisco to destroy, Los Angeles to destroy, Oakland to destroy. Here, Democrats, you keep your
Hostile male
San
eliminated.
Francisco and Portland and the rest. We're just the point is, Democrats have destroyed every major state. Everybody knows it, and they're moving the hell out, and it's happening now in California. Alex Jones and an all-star cast coming up. Don't go anywhere. Rock, the truck in Miami, Florida. You're on the InfoWars Warning. Go ahead.
You're a freaking
Car down. This right here, man. This was a life-changing what?
PS for freaking quarters or
Washington, D.C. I met him at the name, but Jay was the truck driver. It was amazing. Now, let me do a quick plug. The Turbo Force and the Super Male Vitality. That took me the whole way. I got up around 4 o'clock in the morning. All the way there. I left over there like about 34 on the bar.
bro, they're all up there. Bro, turn your car
Throwing
on.
stun.
Crap.
Sending frag grenade.
Well, 6 just in his car.
And that's why I love you guys, man, because this right here, it shows you the products really work. Not just all talk, you understand?
That was about time to load.
All day long, and they tell me the same thing. The Turbo Force is a godsend.
Climb
Man,
up.
it's amazing,
Oh.
bro, and how it really works, man. It really works, man. The X2, I put that couple drops in my water right there. That's like another little power mode thing right there, man. I'm from Miami, and that water down there.
CIA, we're
in
almost
the
out of
trenches,
time.
He's going around, dog.
use that good water over there. So,
Alright, well,
you got the X2, really
alright, you
other stuff. Like after a couple weeks,
You're our last
it
active
kind of
battle
like
asset.
it balanced
fine.
something. So I really appreciate that.
Chin down, eyes up. Get ready to redeploy.
Patriot, man, it was amazing.
Structure proximity mine.
If by Rudyard Kipling.
Switching rally points.
If you can trust yourself where all men doubt you, make balance for their doubting too. If you can wait and not be tired by
Hold the objective.
Man, it's
don't give way to anything. Don't go too good. Don't too wise. If you thing can help you from disaster and reap those
Pulling ahead.
It's good to be you've spoken, twisted by knaves to make a crap fool. Watch the things you gave your life to, broken. You can make the heap of all
this game's freaking
this don't
suck. Holy crap.
You're our last active battle asset.
beginnings and never breathe for
Bomb is armed.
you can force your heart to live and sinew to set your burden until they are gone, and so hold on when there is nothing in you except the soul. If you can soar with clouds and kill virtue, or walk with kings, nor lose the common touch, with neither foes nor friends can hurt you, if all men you, but none too much.
Chin down, eyes up. Get ready to redeploy.
Everything that's
Switching rally points.
Leading a frontal assault on the lives of the New World Order. It's Alex Jones.
Eradicate all objectives. Charges acquired.
All right, in minutes. We're taking over from Atlanta, Georgia, on a truck riding shotgun in the Austin, Texas Command Center. We got Jay Dyer, we've got think about here from this hotel office area here in downtown. Leave here about an hour, 15 minutes and drive. Protest there. We had even bigger like Holly Alexander and the rest of these other great patriots who again, they don't work for no, they're just other
What the frick is it?
coordinated with citizens that are here. I promise you today, when they got the I was going to talk about
This is not freaking team deathmatch. What are you guys doing?
reset, the great
Rolling start.
So one kid just sit
One
and
cross
talk.
line.
That rocks.
Do it.
Oh!
That's I'll just take probably 30 minutes where I get
What are you
the
doing?
bottom line, you've got to talking about how this is a crime against humanity, Nuremberg trial,
Time's against us. Bring this home.
and how they're the ones behind it, and how diabolical it is to create a world of
It's one.
in their own words. So that's
Just shoot.
Start
Chin down, eyes up. Get ready to redeploy.
Gonna hit the tail of the big press conference tonight. We basically carried that the first 2 hours. You guys.
Switching rally points.
Next hour. But right now, full set coming up. Then the next hour with the other subject. What is the Great Reset? Why is it such a big deal? And
Defend the objectives.
21st century war. Jadar.
Hostile spy plane established overhead.
You got people like H.G. Wells, you got like Bertrand. They said 100+ years ago that they would bring in and eventually to integrate every continent, every nation into a global government under democratic bureaucracy. explicitly through Oswald's book. He lays it all out. He says at the beginning of the book that we're going to inculcate a new ethic. He goes to a new covenant using religious language.
They're
The new
fine.
covenant.
They're going from behind.
It will brainwash the youth mainly. Then when they come into their flourishing period, they're going to accept this.
Thank you.
It's a rewrite. It's a synthetic biology. It's a integration of all economies into one economy.
Behind? Dude, you got...
It's attracting society.
Degrade the
And
last
also,
asset.
when the mentioning microchip, he says everybody's going to take a microchip. It's going to be integrated into it. I don't like
What?
that. That's great.
No.
We're gonna merge on TRA. Keep that up, but we get to go
And
home.
then now you want to prime minister, so.
Yeah, Councilman Clark wrote his book to 2018, and then he writes another book saying, this is the excuse.
Switching rally points.
Exponential hierarchy. This is the idea that once you've gotten the population certain, they think they can just say it outright. And it's like a kind of, we're going to throw this in your...
Wipe out the objective.
That's fine.
Absolutely.
We got the bomb.
Fuentes, you've been laying this out. What's your...
Well, I think that this is basically the last stand here. Transition.
Coming from...
Unity among everybody.
Coming from
That
behind.
it's basically pro-humanity.
You guys are terrible.
Some sense of right defending our biological as
Proximity
people
mine
against,
You...
say, humanism, globalism.
Are you kidding me?
And I really do believe that's what President Trump did in a more implicit way.
There are a few...
There was a lot of Obama voters that went for Trump in 2016.
You got...
He was directly challenging.
God.
Don't
My God, dude.
It was
Rolling start.
Degrade the last asset.
society that is not human, and the total homogenization of the entire planet, the destruction of culture, the destruction of humanity.
Mobile.
Yeah, I think that reason I go
Switching rally points.
stop the deal. It's to stop the deal. It's not for Trump, not about his election. It's that they've been following us for 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, and they're trying to break the
Protect the objectives.
So, you know, if I were to answer your question that you asked me, it was, well, how do we win? People around, we build a strange alliance between pro-human people and say, we're not going we don't believe your stupid media, we're not going to your stupid vaccine, we are going to survive like we've survived as a species, rather than in something. We believe in self-government, and I'm not going to do anything. So stop the steal, lockdowns, and prevent the Great Reset. What we need is actually a reset in the social contract, and that's what we're, I think, all.
The IMF, the World Bank, the big central banks are the most ruthless people that try to bankrupt third world countries, try to dehumanize people, try to get people in debt, and now they're trying to destroy the economy to in debt. To help the poor. It is the most cynical, sickening
Enemies
evil.
down to one.
Like Klaus
Make it
Schwab,
zero.
Justice Trudeau, and all. And the weird New Age cult-like heavens in a gate,
Grenade out.
the way they say it is really freaking people out. And they're like, I heard this show another. Now it's happening. I was on the drawing board now, and they got
Sending frag grenade.
set up and everything.
Throwing frag
And they've
grenade.
now launched it. So nothing gets better by complaining. It only gets better by resisting. And they want to bank things to make you poor so they can give you universal income at a subsistence level.
Approaching PONR. Complete the mission.
The destruction of you and your family.
And it's the terms of your survival. You know, if you don't take the UBI, you don't eat. You can't take the train. You can't take a plane. You can't send your kids to college. It's not just this peer pressure, the psychological thing. They want to kill you if you don't take it. And they're going to split you.
Do the work of a nation.
You see what big tech does with just the
That outcome was
crypto
hands
version.
down.
It's all the intimidation.
Hey, you can hear Alex Jones, right?
Enemy destroyed.
Hello. Mic check.